Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Jtraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related content and much more. Guys, I thank y'all so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and just take a quick little dive. I'll be here for about a good little 30 minutes. We'll go over everything, getting ourselves set up for next week, see on how the market is going to be, the opportunities that we will have. As far as next week, as far as economics, we'll dive into that real quick. Tuesday, we're going to have the Jolts job openings, at 10 o'clock. 1 o'clock, we're going to have the 10-year note auction. That'll be Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to be having the crude oil inventories. And the main thing, we're going to have the FOMC meeting, guys. That's going to be marked for the 10th. That'll be Wednesday. Last but not least, Thursday, we're going to have jobless claims at 8:30. We're going to have the 30-year bond auction. That's going to be at 12 o'clock. As far as earnings goes, like I said, we don't have anything major, no major as far as blue chip companies, Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Nvidia, and those type of companies. When they do come out, guys, I will alert you to let you guys know when those companies will be rolling back around for earnings. Other than that, like I said, the main thing a lot of people are going to be anticipating, there's going to be Wednesday, December 10th. That's going to be the FOMC meeting. The main thing, like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people is going to look into is going to be GameStop. That's GME. That's going to be Tuesday after the market close. Wednesday, we're going to be having OCRL. That's going to be Wednesday. And AVGO, that's going to be Thursday. But like I said, nothing really major as far as blue chip company-wise go. Let's go ahead and take a dive right into the charts. Let's see what we got in front of us, guys. What do we have setting up for our blue chips? Let's take a look at this real quick. So I mapped out a few things as far as Meta, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, just to kind of give everybody a heads up on what we could be anticipating as far as the direction. The main ones that I seen that was holding up pretty much was Tesla and Meta. As far as Microsoft and Apple and all of these companies, we have a few little areas that we do have to get back above in order for us to get that nice little transition to the upside. Let me bring them up real quick. I got Google right here, and last but not least, I do have AMD. So as far as Meta, we know that we want to see these buys break above that 680 level. If once we get that break above that 680 level, we do have room to push up towards that $700 plus, kind of filling up that gap fill off those indicators, from these indicators up towards this 200-day moving average. That'll put us around that 606 to 610ish. What is this? Around almost 613.50. And like I said, the way this is setting up, man, I love the way that Meta has this nice little U-shaped pattern. And I'm expanding charts a little bit bigger so we can see it a little bit more clear. But I'm just calling out the ones that still have a lot of bullish opportunities and capabilities. As far as the blue chip companies, we do have Meta, we do have Tesla, we still have Apple still on this uptrend. Still uptrending, trying to stay above that 278 to 280 level. The main areas that we want to take out is going to be that 285 up to 286. That's going to be the main key levels we need to take out. As far as Nvidia, we definitely want to get that break above that 182.50 of the 185 to give us that push back up towards the 190 level and so forth. As far as Google, like I said, we need to break above that 330 level. AMD, I do have 220 still listed. And another thing that I've been working on too, guys, is this little list right here. And I'm going to be putting that out on Patreon. I'm going to be putting that out in Discord as well. So this is a new little thing that I've been working on, kind of like a little prep report that I'm going to put out early in the morning. Kind of giving us an idea about SPY. SPY has formed a cup and handle pattern at this time. And I'll draw out the cup and handle pattern that probably a lot of traders missed, but I did alert this in Discord, telling a lot of people what to be aware of, that we had a cup and handle pattern, and I was screaming this for the longest. I said buyers can retain, pretty much hold above the 685, then buyers need to push back up towards that 687 to 688 level for retesting. If we can get that breakout above that 688 level, we do have room to test up towards the 690s to $700 plus, and we'll go over everything in a few. As far as shorts, need to stay underneath that 685. We can hold those buys underneath 685. We do have room to pull back down towards that 684 to 683. Like I said, as far as tomorrow, we're not going to have any major data coming out. Now, your main blue chip companies that right here, you can see right here, guys, I separated. I'm showing you the top gainers as far as the blue chips that's coming out. The main ones that's holding up its top gainers or holding its gainers are Meta and Tesla at the time, which is bullish. Main target that we're trying to pursue is going to be around at 680, from 680 up to that $700 plus level. That's going to be on Meta. Tesla, we want to get that break above that 690 level. 460 level up to that $500 plus level. And down here, these are the ideal targets that we need to take out in order for us to get that bullish momentum on these other stocks, as far as Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and AMD. Apple, as I stated, we need to break above that 285 up to 288 level in order for us to get that nice little transition and give us that nice little reversal back to the upside. As far as Nvidia, we need to get above that 182.50 for that possible push up to 185 to give us that setup as well. Amazon, we need to get above that 135.50 to 240 level. 235.50 up to 240 level. For Google, we want to see that push above 330. Microsoft, we want to see a push. We want to get that break above the 493 up to 495 plus level. And last but not least, AMD, we want to see a break above that 220 level. And we're gonna go over these in a few. I'm gonna draw the bigger chart so we can clearly see it, because I know, with these setups right here, it's kind of a little small. So I'm gonna go to each one individually so you can see it in a better fashion. Let's go over SPY first. Let's do SPY first. And I'm going to show you that cup and handle pattern that I was alerting everybody on what to look out for. I was alerting this since last week. Let me go to it. Let me bring this up real quick. Need my SPY chart. Here we go. Let me go ahead and bring this out, guys. So let's go with SPY first real quick. So I did draw out a few little price levels on that bad boy as well, off of my 12. And right here, this is the area I was screaming out, guys. A possible inverted cup and handle pattern. I was telling everybody this in Discord. I say look for a possible cup and handle pattern. Once we get that break above 85, you have room to push up towards those higher day levels, towards those all-time highs, which we did get that push up towards 688. So once we got above 685, we had nice room to retest those areas around that 688 level, which we did. And clearly you can see this cup and handle pattern, guys. And right now, the way that we are setting up as far as SPY, we still got this bullish opportunity. We still have this bullish setup. So we definitely want to keep our eyes peeled to see how these buys are going to hold going into tomorrow. Can we stay above that 685 for that possible retest and push back up towards that 688 plus level, where we can get this nice continuation uptrend towards the 690s, 695s up to that 700 level, where we can get this nice little blast out. So we definitely want to keep our eyes peeled. But the main thing I like about it is we do have a cup and handle pattern right in front of us, going from bearish to now bullishness. And I like the setup. Everything still looks uptrendish. Everything still looks bullish. And I'm liking the setup. So I'm definitely liking that. Everything is still looking, long-sided to me. So I definitely want to see, can buyers get that break above that 688 up to that 690 plus level. So right now, you can clearly see a cup and handle pattern, guys. Clearly see a cup and handle pattern right here. You can clearly see this cup and handle pattern right here. We got above that 685 level, ran up towards that 688ish level. So what we want to see is a nice breakout for that push up to 690 up to these levels here. We want to see that. We want to see that bullish momentum. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a lot coming in Wednesday as well. But we're going to see how we're going to handle up Monday and Tuesday for sure. So I'm going to definitely keep my eyes peeled on that. I'm going to see, can we get this continuation push towards the upside and so forth. And also I'm going to show you another little trick of mine that I do as well. Let me see. Let me take this off. Take this drawing off. This thing not moving. All right, take this off. Let me close this out. Let me go to Teller. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Queen. Good evening, good evening. All right, let's hurry up and take a dive into our top gainers, which is Tesla and Meta. So right here, guys, with Meta, you definitely got this almost type of identical pattern which you had with SPY. Still looking bullish. As I told you guys, when we was at these lows, I was screaming out, once we held that 680 back up to 600, I say, guys, we are above all indicators. I said, watch from 600 up to 620, from 620 up to 640. I said, from that key level, we do have room to run up towards 660 up to 680. What did we do? Ran up to 660 up to 680. I warned everybody. I alerted everybody. I told everybody to be prepared on the opportunities that you were going to have on Meta. So meta's still looking pretty good. I'm still loving this setup. We don't really have anything standing in our way right now. I mean, especially once we break above this 680 level, I mean, we do have room to run towards that 200-day moving average. So we have room to run towards the 690 to 700 up to the 710 level. So to me, meta still has a lot of room left in that tank to run. So I do see us running back up towards that 690 to 700 level. So definitely keep meta on watch. We still got a bullish setup, still got like this U-shaped pattern going from bearish to bullishness. I mean, you can definitely see the candle transition going from red to green. So, I mean, I love the way meta's still looking good. Meta's still setting up pretty decent. A lot of room to still run to the upside. So, definitely have your eyes peeled on that. So, meta, we definitely want to get that move above that 680. I do already have my alert at 680. Get that 680 break for that possible push up towards 700. Because the way that meta is moving right now is kind of moving like $20 increments. So, you went from 680 to 580 to 600, 600, 620, 620, 640, 640, 660, 660, 660 up to 680. So you notice that. So once you break above 680, next key level on up, $20 up is going to be what? 700. So we're going to definitely keep our eyes peeled to see if we're going to get that next $20 push once we get above that 680 level. Okay, so let's now go to Tesla. Tesla is the next runner up. So right now we got Tesla looking good. Let me go to my 180 chart. Bam, there we go. So right here I got this little area, this little range. So right now we are holding above this 450 level. Right now, you know how Tesla likes to move. Tesla normally likes to move by $5 increments. So right now we're holding above 450 at this time, so we want to see that break of 455 with the 460. From that 460 level, 465 of the 470. That'll put us around these tops here. So that'll be a next key level up is going to be 470. So pretty much a $20 runner even on this one. So from 450 to 470, there go your $20. So we want to get that nice push, 455 to 460, 465 to 470, giving us that nice little closeout on this cup pattern. So that's beautiful. I mean, I love the way Tesla's setting up as well. We're above all indicators with nothing but natural levels right above us, to take out. So I love the way that Tesla's setting up as well. So, I mean, look at these guys. I mean, they all look identical. I mean, they all have healthy setups right now. Meta and Tesla for sure. All right, let's take a look at Apple. Take a look at Apple. What we got on this one? So for Apple, bam. So right here, we did pull back down, and talking to Aussie about this. After we got this overextension, I told her be on lookout that we could get a nice little pullback down to this old level here. How did I know we was gonna pull back down to this level around this 278? This old level, this old area right here. If you see right here where we went green to red, we ran on up, caught a nice little spike, but then we got stuffed right around that 278. Got that nice little dump on down, so we wound up ranging, then wound up retesting that 278, 280 level. Got that nice blast all the way up towards that 286 to 288, and it came right back on down. So what I have right here set up, I have my little range right around this level of 278, 280. If we can hold this key level, we can look for that nice move back on up. We want to see that retest of 285 to 286 and get that nice reversal back to the upside as we try to push our way back up to 290 plus. So I definitely want to see a nice little U-shaped pattern. I definitely want to see those buyers go right back and retest 285, 286 for that nice little push. Nadia, what's up, my beautiful queen? You? Yeah, remember I told y'all gonna come on live. So yeah, we're gonna go over it, queen. I haven't went over yet, but we're gonna go over it. Right now, we're just going over these levels for blue chips right now. We went over Meta and we went over Tesla. Remember that little list I told you about? We just went over those two top gainers, and now we're going over the ones as far as that needs to pick up steam. As far as Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, AMD, and so forth. So right now, like I said, as far as Apple, I mean, Apple still got a nice little setup. We're still on this uptrend. All you're doing right now is just coming off an overextension, pulling right back on down. Ran up as high as 286, 288. Nice little rejection right here, guys, where we went green to red and started to pretty much turn our way right back on down towards the downside. Came right back down trying to hold this 278 to 280 level. Now, if we crack this, what's the next level on down, Jay? Right here, we had this small little consolidation, which was around 276. From that level, you have room to fall back down towards that 272. See this little range right here? This old range, we were in between 266 to 272. Then we got that little breakout, ran up towards that 276. And you can clearly see the little range that we were in before the breakout. Clearly can see the range. Yeah. So okay, we'll go back into it, Queen. But yeah, because we're already above. What did we held around what? What's around 670, right? 670. So what we want to see is watch that 670 level. If 670 can hold, we want to get that move up to 675, break above that $half mark for that push right back on up. Because we know the main thing that we need to break is 680. So from 660 up to 680. So right now 660 already held. We're trying to slowly move our way up to 680. Break above that 680 for that possible push up to 700. So, but right now, like I said, Meta's looking decent. Meta's looking pretty well. Meta's looking bullish along with Tesla. But right now, we went over that already, but I'm gonna go back over it again. Like I said, Apple still looks decent. We're still on this uptrend. All we're doing is coming down off an overextension. Ran up as high as around the 288 to 286, pulling our way right back on down to the downside. But as long as this trend line can hold, wait for this little pullback bouncing opportunity. Let's see, can buyers get that retest of 85 to 86 for that push on up. So definitely look for that nice little U-shaped pattern and U-shaped breakout. So keep that on watch. What was it? NVIDIA. So I know NVIDIA, another one. As far as NVIDIA, like I said, we need to break above that, 182 to 185. Let me go to it real quick. Yeah. So for NVIDIA, we want to break out of this downtrend setup right here. We want to break out of this downtrend setup. So the levels that I do have 182.50 to 285. And 185. 182.50 to 185. We can break above 185. I mean, look at all this room that we have to run back up to the upside. To retest a lot of these key levels. 190, 192, and so forth, where we can retest these old highs here. But we need to break out of this level first and foremost. We want to break out of this downtrend setup. 182.50. Hold that key level for that possible push and break above 185. That's going to put us in this little area here. You can see last time we held that 182.50. We got a nice little push up towards 195 to 200. So we want to hold this floor right here. This is that floor we want to hold. We want to hold this little area right here. We want to hold 182.50 and want to see that nice push back up towards the upside towards 190. We want to break out of this downtrend range, out of the downtrend pattern. Once we break out of this pattern, we can start to slowly go from a overall downtrend pattern to a possible uptrend pattern. Start to slowly get that nice little U-shaped pattern back on up to the upside. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on that. So tomorrow, look for, I think we're already above I think we're a little bit underneath 182.50. But we definitely want to get above 182.50 for that break above 185. I already got my alerts set in motion for tomorrow, guys. So I already have that locked in. What else we had? Google. Was it Google next? Like I said, Google's still holding pretty decent. Yeah, so I still got Google on this little uptrend. The main thing I want to see that re-break above is that 328 to 330. I want to see us re-break above that level to get that nice little push back up towards this, heading towards that 340 level. So I definitely want to see us get this break above 330. So that's going to be one of the main key levels. 328, 330. I already got my alert set in motion for my Google traders. What else we had? AMD. All right, go to AMD. Bam. Same thing with AMD. Downtrend setup. We want to break out of these levels. We want to get that break right above that 220, but that possible push back up towards 228 to 230. So that's another thing. So I mean, look at these. I mean, you got damn near AMD looking identical as far as just like NVIDIA. Excuse me. Let me go to make a duplicate copy real quick, and we'll put up NVIDIA. NVIDIA, they look identical to one another. All right, go to NVIDIA, and there go your NVIDIA's chart. Bring it over here. Don't they look identical? Look at that. Don't they almost have almost the same exact setup? You got NVIDIA right here, and you got AMD. They both have a nice little possible downtrend breakout opportunity. We want to see again NVIDIA 182.50 up to 185, and we want to see AMD 220. Get above 220, get that downtrend breakout. So I mean, they both have potential once those buyers do step back on in. I mean, even with AMD held what? 215, and then got that nice reversal all the way back up towards damn near as far as 240. I mean, you can clearly see it. Nice reversal on up. So we want to hold that same key level, see can buyers hold and reutilize this old level here for a nice little bounce to the upside. I mean, I'm liking the way it's setting up, but we want to definitely get that break and move right back above 220. So definitely want to get that next level. Now, the reason why I call 228, because that level here we're no longer on top of it. That's that old support line, which is around this 228.38 level right here. Where we utilize this for support, but you got to keep in mind, guys, we underneath it. So old support, which is right here, can now turn into possible resistance. So we do have room to run up towards that 228.38 level. What else do we? What else? Oh, Oh, she talked about Meta. So Meta. Let me go back to Meta real quick. You asked about Meta. Hold up. All right. So right here, Queen. So see right now, see this nice little transition. See definitely see the bulls stepping in now. We back above 660, kind of putting this in a low range, 660 to 680. So you can clearly see this little setup that we do have right in front of us. So right now, I think, let me move this over to the side. On where did we close at? Let me close this out real quick too on Meta. Let me see. Let me go to Meta's 5-minute time frame real quick. Let me go to Meta. Meta, where we at? Yeah, so Meta right now, as far as after hours, we held above 670. So I mean, right now we want to get that break back above 674, 675. So right now, overall, 670 is holding right now, Nadia. So that's looking good. So you kind of like ranging in between at this moment 670, 674, kind of like in a $4 range. Because right now 674 is holding up as support, and you got 674 holding up as resistance. So you kind of got this top area, you kind of got like this little bottom area here. So and Nadia, tell her, are y'all on TOS? I'm gonna show y'all a little trick. I'm gonna show you a little trick to use if y'all on TOS. If not, I mean, I just have to do it with my chart. I mean, I don't mind doing it. So do y'all have TOS, Thinkorswim, or do y'all have it or not? I was gonna show y'all a quick little trick too, to kind of make it easy. So let me know. Let me know, chat. Anybody using TOS? I'll show y'all a little trick. If y'all are on it, if y'all are using it, let me know. Show y'all a quick little trick that'll help y'all out a lot more too. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Trading view. All right, I'm gonna show you a trick. Y'all. Okay, so you're on it right now. Okay, so follow me to do this with me real quick, Nadia. I'm gonna show you a little trick. It's a little trick that I normally do from time to time. Anybody can do this. It's like not a secret thing, but okay. So you notice on your, I'm gonna show you a little trick. So okay, you notice on your TOS, right? How your gray represents after hour and pre-market, and your black represents intraday. So right here is intraday, after hours, pre-market, next intraday. You see how that sets up? Show you a little trick. Waiting on you, Queen. Because I mean, I want you to get an understanding on how to use your charts. Like, I mean, another way you can use it too. Because I want you to get accustomed to it. And I know she said CRWV too. I know she called. I mean, we're going to go over that too as well. Alright, I'm going to tell y'all. Alright, so what you do, guys, another little trick you can do is you go to your settings right here, right? Go to your settings. And then what you do is you go to equities. Go to equities. You see down here we have time. Show extended hours, trading hours. That means that's after hours of pre-market. What you do is you uncheck it. And then you hit apply. And boom. See that? It takes off your pre-market and it takes off your after hours. So what it does is it compacts all your intradays together. So it makes it a little bit more understandable and easy to read. So it's another thing you can do too as well. You can take off your after hours and pre-market. So you can clearly see that I utilized that as well, because you can see I already got it set up. Once I took my pre-market and after hours off, I already got everything setting up going into tomorrow's intraday. So I already have Friday set up, already setting up for like a little downtrend. So what I'm doing right now is watching this 685 level. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see what's gonna happen, to see if buy's gonna hold 685. And we get hold 685, we do have room to push our way back up towards these key levels of 687 up to 688, where we can get a nice reversal to the upside. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see on how we're gonna open up. You know, we're gonna get some type of, you know, movement up, like a little gap up, or will we come back down underneath that 685? So all I'm gonna do right now is watch 685 going into tomorrow to see, okay, can we hold and expect a gap up towards, you know, back up to the upside, you know, towards the 686 to 687, or could we see a potential little, you know, nice little pullback? So I ain't gonna lie, me personally, what I want to anticipate is, I mean, we know that our highs are around 688, right? What I really want to anticipate is a nice pullback. I'll be honest with you. I want a nice little pullback underneath 685 back down towards these low key areas of like 683, 682. Because I mean, you can clearly see where the buyers, are protecting these key levels at. Because you can see right here where buyers came in, got that nice little push back up to the upside, the 682, 683, and then got that strong push on up. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled to see if we're gonna stay within this range, going from Friday into tomorrow, to see if we're gonna stay, connect that ranges together, or we're gonna get a push back up to the upside, or we'll get a little gap on down. So I'm gonna definitely keep my eyes peeled to see, how the buys are, how we're gonna open up tomorrow. But definitely want to keep my eyes peeled on 685 to make sure we hold that key level. Hold that key level 685, because we know where the tops is, right around the 688 plus, and we know where the bottoms are, right around 685. So the main thing is, guys, we are in somewhat in a range. Yes, I have a little downtrend setup, but overall we're still ranging, because you still have this level that's still holding, which is 685, and then you still have these tops, which is around 688, which is creating a range. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see where we go tomorrow. So, but right now, as of now, the way that Friday did set off, the way that it did set itself up, I do have a downtrend at this moment, because that's why I want to see what, how we're gonna open up for tomorrow. Wait, what, Queen? Box method? No. I'm gonna show you. Okay, right now I turned it off. So right here is all intradays. This is all intradays. It's just, you see how it's fully black? Oh, you talking about here? Oh, that's Friday. You talking about this area here? Yeah, that was Fridays. So this is intraday. So that's not including pre-market and after hours. This is just the movement that we made Friday. So we ran up as high as this 688.38 level, and we came down as low as around the 685. So that was Friday's movement, Queen. So that was the range that we were in for Friday. So we broke above Thursday's range, right? So you see right here from Wednesday to Thursday, we went from these bottoms around 680. Then we ran up as high as 684 to 685, which we got rejected. 685, we got rejected. And then going into Friday, that's where we had that gap up above 685. Then got that nice push all the way up to 688. So you see how we broke out of this little 2-day range, Thursday and Friday, and Wednesday, Thursday, and then wound up breaking into a new range for Friday. So the goal is, depending on the way you're looking at it, if you're long buyers, that means we want to stay above this old key level here, Nadia. So that means that we want to utilize 685 resistance now for 685 support, which you kind of did there for Thursday. So right here you can kind of see. Like I said, the thing that I always say is Monday sets the tone, Friday sets the standards, and also don't forget about pre-market highs and pre-market lows, because that's a box within itself you have to break out. Either break out or crack. If we can break out of the pre-market highs, then yes, we have room to push up towards towards the upside, because that's showing a bullish momentum. If we crack the pre-market lows, that means that we have bearish momentum and we pull it back down. But based off of intraday setup, Queen, because you got to keep in mind that options, we don't trade pre-market nor after hours, we trade intraday. So that's why I took off my after hours and my pre-market, just to kind of understand the movement that we did in intraday. So this is intraday Friday, intraday Thursday, intraday Wednesday, intraday Tuesday. So just based off of this, it's just showing me, you can clearly see right here, Queen, that all you did was take 685 and reversed it. So being underneath 685, you pull back. Underneath 685, you pull back. That was Thursday. But then when we got that break above 685, we turned some resistance down into what? Support. Because when you fell from that 688, you came down to what? 685. You held 685, ran right back on up. Towards the end of the market close, you fell down to what? 685, you pushed right back on up. So psychologically, you turn one area from resistance to now support. So now that we're above that level, you have to understand the range that we're in as of now. So the only time that we'll take focus off that range is when you crack 685, because now you're going back into this old range here, which is Wednesday and Thursday. So you can clearly see the setup and the rotation on Wednesday and Thursdays. Started off with the bottoms around 680, you ran up as high as 685. That's that range. But as long as we hold above 685, we're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to focus on where we at now. So all we're doing is taking Friday's setup, going into Mondays, because okay, the name of the game, or the goal of the game, is to outdo the previous week. So that means that Now going into a new week, and if you're thinking about it on the long side, that means, okay, we need to outdo Friday's setup. We need to take out these levels. So that means what's standing in your way going into next week, tomorrow, 688, right? Because you ran up Friday and you got rejected and it came right back down. So that means that level alone right here is holding up as a brick wall going into next week. So that means that we need to break above 688 to get some, to create a new higher day, to create new record-breaking highs on SPY. So, So right now, focus on this range that we have right in front of us. As I stated, as long as you hold 685, okay, focus on this range that we have right in front of us. Once we break above this little key level here, 687, yes, you do have room to go back to retest 688 because that's going to give us a nice rotation. So that means that from example, let me break it down right here, Queen. So that this is what it's going to do, right? So focus on here to here. Tops, bottoms. So as we go into the new week, we want to hold 685. We want to get a nice rotation back to the upside, 687, and we want to take out that level here to create new price points, new record-breaking highs. Because now we want to finally see 690, 692, because we want to get as close. We want to climb our way up towards that 700. Because you got to remember, this is the last month of the year. So we want to get that nice reversal. We want to get a nice little U-shaped pattern back to the upside, retest that 688, and hit some new record-breaking highs. That's what we want to do for long buys. Now for short buys, for people that want to go short on it, yes, and once we crack out of this level here, 685, that means that we have to focus on these levels this way. So we got to focus on these levels here because we got to take this out in order to move down this way. That'll be these key levels here. That'll put us back in this range. Yeah, so I mean, and I get it, and I clearly get what you're saying, Queen, because that's why Friday I didn't trade SPY, I traded CRWV because the setup that we had right in front of us, because it was bullish, and I was alerting this, and I was telling everybody because Meta was bullish, CRWV was bullish, Tesla was bullish, OKLO was bullish. I seen those opportunities, but that's okay. Now the thing with SPY is and I know sometimes it may seem difficult to trade, but if you look at the range itself, let me show you. Let me go back a little bit. All right, let me go back just a little bit. Okay, if you look at the overall range, Queen. Okay, look right here. What level was this? Right around 679, 680. Look at the rotation. Buy. 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 See that? And then now when you move up to this level, buy. 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 So all you're doing is playing the tops and bottoms. You playing the true tops and the true bottoms. Versus getting caught in the choppiness or whatever. So once you identify yourself with the range, play the range until you break out or crack the range. That's it. But but I get it. It was choppy. I give you that. It was hella choppy. Hella choppy. But if you notice, look at the rotation though. We held these bottoms right around at 679, 680 level. Look at this. Bottoms, bottoms, bottoms. Finally got that rotation where 685. Then we held, came back down 682, held 682. Then you got that room, ran all the way up to 688, which gave you a what? Uptrend. So yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. It is. That's why I wait for certain key areas. Like I said, 685 holds. Man, you got room to run back up to the upside. 687 because we know that was a tough resistance. Let me take a look at Meta real quick. All right, hold on. Let me take a look at Meta. So let me help you out with that real quick. So you said Meta. Did I make a copy of this? Yeah, let me put this back real quick. Put this back so we have everything set for tomorrow. All right, we can do a big copy of you. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I'm about to get it right now, real quick. Queen, hold up. I'm about to take a look at it. I'm gonna look at it from an intraday standpoint too. So without pre-marketing, I just want to see how it looks on Meta without the pre-marketing after I was involved. All right, let's see. Damn, nice little gap. Jeez, do I have a 5 minute on this one? Oh, I do have a 5 minute. Okay, cool. So 680. I mean, look at, but okay. So look at the setup. So right now, look how powerful 660 was, right? Look at that 660, and look at that nice move from 660 all the way up towards the 672s and so forth. So right now, I mean, even on a 5-minute time frame, you still got like some of this little trend line holding. So Friday's level that held, that looked like, yep, 670. So let me move this around a little bit. It's around 670s up to the 675-ish level. Well, yeah, well, that's because that happened in pre-market. No, I get what that happened in pre-market. That's what pissed me off. And I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as hell too. So let me turn on pre-market because that's when it happened. It happened around the time we couldn't trade it. Oh, I was so pissed off that day. Oh, and I screamed it out right here. Right before intraday opened. Look at this. You got that blast right on off. I mean, well, you did hold 660 in intraday, but 640 was what I wanted. 640 was more of that clean cut because I kept yelling out 640 for the move up to 660 to 680, and we got it, but it happened in pre-market. I was like, oh, I was so pissed off. I don't know how long I was calling out 640 up to 660 to 680 because you remember I broke it down. Remember, let me go to the chart real quick, 12-hour chart. Look, Queen, you was with me when I called this out and tell her. I said as long as 660, remember I told you guys this. I said as long as 640 holds, you had a clean cut. Because remember I told you we was above all indicators. We was above the 9, we was above the 50, we was above the 20, right? And what I talked about, that indicator squeeze or the indicator gap fill up. I said, guys, we got nothing to stand in our way. I said the next level is going to be around 680. Why? Because after we had this dump on down and you bounced on up, what was that area we got rejected at? 680. Then you got that second leg on down. So that's why I said we can run as high up as 680. But it happened in pre-market. Oh, I was so pissed off. Oh, man, when I saw that explosion, I got so pissed off because I'm like, why did this have to happen in pre-market? Why couldn't this happen in intraday? I was mad. Oh, I was pissed off. But, even though we missed that play, it's still opportunities towards the upside, Nadia. So it's still still room to run up because, again, we already holding 660. Now we need to get that break above 680. From 680, you have room to go up to this next key level, which is going to be around 700 to 706. Because that level held. You can see 706 held up as a strong support line, strong support area. Because you can see right here where sellers had trouble cracking, which caused a what? Pullback failure. So you can see where the buyers held, right, which is around 706. So once we get that break above 680, then we know the next level that we have room to run up towards is 700 to 706. So we know the only thing that's in our way right now is 680. So definitely keep that on watch. 680, that's going to be the next key level. But I was screaming this out since 640. That's, oh my goodness. But again, it's still room and opportunities. It's still looking bullish. So break above 680, next key level on up, 700 to 706 plus is gonna be the next key level. But yeah, it's still room and opportunities to still catch it though, Nadia. But yeah, we're gonna definitely take a look to see. Let me see, because I'm trying to see on how we're gonna set ourselves up going into tomorrow. All right. So as far as what happened Friday, we came down low at 660 right here, and then we came up as high as almost 675. So you kind of see where we had this little top area, kind of like right here, Yeah. Well, you do have 675, but if anything, Nadia, like let me move this one down real quick. I mean, I would focus really first and foremost, like these low key areas here. Go put you around, what is that, 686? Like watch these bottoms down here, because I mean the main thing is to look for some area that reversed or that they can use. So let me go back a little bit. So how high did we ran? That was what, Thursday's play. So we ran up as high as, yeah, it was around 668 to 670, but we got rejected. Now on top of that, so you see how we switched, see how we changed it. So I'm gonna put it in green. I'm gonna put this little level right in green because we have taken that area away from the sellers. So let's utilize that for tomorrow, because all we did was turn resistance now into support. So right now this level can hold, because look at the pullback failures like right around 668, 670, like right in this little key area. So watch that. And then the next area right here is around 675-ish. Because You can see right here, ran to 675, got rejected. But we know where our end game goal is to get up to 680. So we know that for sure. So right now you're ranging. Right now you're definitely ranging at this moment. So I'm trying to utilize intraday setup and pre-market setup. So let me take off pre-market because I want to see it from an intraday standpoint real quick. Just intraday alone without pre-market involved. I just want to kind of get a clean feeling because we know what the tops is up here. So it's a 675 level here. We went up as high as 680 in pre-market, but as far as intraday, we ran up as high as almost 676. Let me round this off. I'm gonna put 676. I'm gonna round it up to 676. Yeah, right here. So let me put that in red. Let me highlight that bad boy in red. All right, cause we're gonna focus on the psychological levels. So we know we ran up as high as 670, around 676 intraday, not including pre-market, and we came back on down. So you can see where that strong selling area is, and then the secondary level is gonna be around. It's gonna be around 675ish. So I'm gonna definitely keep this on watch. But me, I would personally, I wouldn't wait for 675. Depending on if we get a push first. But if we get a pullback, I'll be looking, towards some lows back down this way. I'll be looking for some lows back this way to see what key levels is gonna hold. Because your true bottoms isn't all the way back down to 660. I mean, this is where your true bottoms at. Because you gotta keep in mind, we have a nice little gap up, and we hold it. So we want to stay in this little range right here. So true bottoms is going to be way back towards 660, but right now we're holding up as of now around 668 to 670, like right around that little area going into tomorrow. So you kind of see where we're kind of holding a little range right now. So yeah, I mean the only time I would say look for 675, is if you get a breakout for a pullback bounce. Yeah, I would say then use 675. But being underneath 675 at this time, I would look for key areas below it. I would try to look for key areas like, where we turn resistance into support. Back down towards these levels. Because like I said, what was once resistance, right here, Nadia, could now be utilized as support, right? Because you're on top of it. So I would look at these bottoms first going into tomorrow to see where we're gonna go. Whether we're gonna get a nice little pullback or we're gonna hold this key level for a nice little bounce back on up. So just keep that in mind and keep that on watch as we go into tomorrow. So like I said, before 675, I will watch these bottom areas here first. I will watch these because you gotta keep in mind now that you're underneath that level. You're underneath 675. So I wouldn't worry about buying there because that's about like buying at the top. I wouldn't buy at the top. I would focus on the levels where buyers can be, sitting at. That'll be back here. That's what I would focus on, to be honest. That's what I would focus on. So right now, as far as Friday setup going into tomorrow, take this level that we're at right now and focus on this range. As long as we stay above this, 678, 670 level, focus on this little range to see can buy his hold. Now, it's only when we crack this level and back down, then we got to focus on this bottom level. Because you got to keep in mind, when you fell back underneath that level, right, how far did you fall all the way back down to? 660. That's that old range. See? From 660 towards that 670. 670, back down to 660. That's the old range. But now, right now, we in a new range. So the goal is to hold this range here going into next week. Because we want to do is continue. We want to continue the uptrend, right? We want to continue the uptrend and see if it's going to still be bullish. So we want to trap, like say for instance, this level holds up pretty well tomorrow. 670, 678. We want to see pullback failure. Pretty much bear traps. We want to see bear trap, trap those sellers and get that nice move back to the upside. So if buyers hold this key level pretty well tomorrow, I'm trying to bring it up real quick. Come on. All right. So if those buyers hold pretty well tomorrow, pullback failure. We want to see that nice reversal back to the upside, retest that 75, and get that nice push. Break out of these key levels here. We want to see that nice reversal. So if we can hold, that'll give us somewhat of an uptrend going into next week. See that? So from Friday's bottoms, right? That'll be number one. We want to create a number two bottom. We want to create 0.2. So you already got this bottom here. That's Friday's bottom. Friday's area, Thursday, Friday level. Now going to next week, Monday, we can use Monday. We want to create a second bottom. Keep that uptrend going. Keep us in somewhat of a ascending triangle pattern to give us that squeeze where we can finally break successfully above 680 towards those high price points. That's what we want to see. If buyers can hold. So instead of worrying about 675 right now, you're underneath it. focus on these levels here first. Focus on these levels here first, which is around this 670. Like I said, well, I'm not. But see, the thing about it is, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about the setup. I'm worried about the psychological levels first. I'm worried again. All I'm doing is taking what the market did. Queen, look, Nadia, take a look. Take a look real quick. Look. Remember, Thursday and Friday, right? You had this level here. You had this level here, right? That was Thursday. When you went to Friday, what happened? We finally broke out of that level, now turning that level into support, right? You went from one range to a new range. You got these tops right here, right around 676, and you got these bottoms almost around this, you might as well say 670. So you're kind of like in a range. You're in a range because you can't break out yet and you haven't cracked yet. So you got to take that range, this new range, into consideration going into next week. Because, again, that level now that we took this level away from the sellers, can now be utilized for support. Now it can become a bad trap. Because look what happened before. When you were underneath it, that was a bull trap. You ran up, got rejected. Ran up, got rejected. So that level held up as a strong resistance, right? That means that those sellers were taking advantage of that. But now that we broke above it, going into next week, we're no longer underneath it. Now we're on top of it. So you got to focus. We're no longer in this range anymore, right? As of now, we're now in a new range. We're taking this level, no longer being resistance, now being support. So you got to focus on this new range that we're in right now. So if buyers can hold right around the 670, we want to trap as many sellers as we can. We want to see that nice reversal back to the upside. We want to take out that 676 up to that 680 because we know 680 is the area that we want to take out in order to move up to the 690s, towards 700s. And again, notice the pattern that we may have set up right in front of us. I mean, I know I might be speaking this early. Yeah. So, but you see you see the setup though, right? From Friday going into Monday, right? And well, Thursday, Friday going into Monday, because we got to take this key level here that held up strong, which is around 660, right? You got to take these bottoms. Now going this way on this uptrend, because you got to keep in mind, we broke out of this level. This is no longer resistance. Now hold up as support. That can be your second point, because you already got point number one right here on your uptrend. That's point one. Second point can be right. Yeah, no, Nadia, I got you. Because, I mean, I want you to see what I see, Queen. So, like I said, because you already know, for an uptrend, what do we get? Pullback bounces, right? That's where you set up those bad traps. You pull back, set up a nice bad trap, push right back on up. Pull back, set up a nice bad trap, right back on up. So, if we get a nice little pullback down this way, we want to hold. Because, again, you want to take old resistance, now turn it to support. So instead of being underneath it, be above it, where we can reverse the trap. So instead of being a bull trap, we want to reverse it now to a bad trap. So that means that we should be seeing pullback failure. If we can hold this key level, now we want to see a nice movement back to the upside, giving us a nice successful uptrend. That's what we want to see going to next week. So all we're doing is trying to just keep our eyes peeled to see, okay, can we stay above 670? Again, if we crack 670, as I mentioned before, because again, we can talk about it from a short standpoint. Like I said, if we crack 674, the 670 level, all that's going to do right here, say for instance we don't hold, all that's going to do is put us back in this old range. See that? That's going to put us back in the old range, because that means that now 670 is back resistance. Now we got to focus on this range here, because that means we couldn't hold, we failed, we lost our floor, going back into a lower range. So right now, I'm not trying to think negative. I love the way that meta is setting up. I'm not trying to think negative. I want to keep positive, because our goal is to get to 680 to 700. So we want to see, can we utilize this setup that we had this week that just passed, Thursday and Friday, set up these bottoms to now see, can we build up a higher low? Yeah, matter of fact, shoot, I had it in Discord. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna tell you how I traded it. I'm gonna tell you what I did on CRWV. So I'm gonna tell you what I did on CRWV, on how I traded the way I did. So CRWV, let me go to it. Let me go to my 5. There we go. So what was the level I caught? I think it was like 85. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna tell you the trick I did with CRWV. How I traded that one well. So all I did with CRWV was play. Okay. So understand right now with CRWV the range that we in right now. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did. You know, like these 2 days. I'm gonna tell you what I did with these 2 days. So oops, that's not what I want to do. My fault. I hate when they do that. I'm sorry about that, Queen. Hold up. Let me stretch it back out. I apologize. Sorry about that. I thought I had my square box open. I did have it open. Why didn't I? Oh, there we go. What was it? 85. Yeah, 85. I caught that rotation. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I did with CRWV. How I played that one. So with CRWV, all I did was play the rotations from tops to bottoms. Rinse and repeat. that's really all I did. 85, 88, 50. All I did was catch the bottoms, up, 85, back on down. 85, back up, 85, 50, back on down. All it was a rinse and repeat. See how the bottoms held? You see how those bars came in aggressive twice, double bottom. Look at this. Once and twice. And even on the downside, same exact area. Back on down. Back on down. And that's all I did. I just played the same exact price point, like repeatedly. That's all I did until we wind up holding and now creating a new little area. So now we're gonna so now that we don't have to worry about 85 right now at this moment. Let me take all this off. Sorry about that. Take off 85. Now we are holding at this moment at 86. So right now we're holding 86 at this time. So 86 with this area still of 88.50. So going into tomorrow, Queen, we have 2 specific key levels. If we do it a nice little pullback down, you can see clearly where your buyers stepped in at. You have 686 and you have 685. And you can also clearly see where your sellers are sitting at, which is where 88.50. So if we can't break above 88.50 and get that pull back down, we know where we have some possible good key levels at, back down to the downside for good bounces, where we can possibly utilize. We'll see what levels they're gonna hold. So from these tops, let's say for instance we get a nice little pullback. If 86 hold, we should get a nice little bounce back to the upside. Get right here, once, twice, for a nice little push. So you can clearly see the rotation from bottoms to tops, from tops to bottoms. There you go. The secondary level would be what? 85. If we get a pullback, what's going to be a secondary level? True bottoms, 85. So the first and foremost thing I want to look at first is 86. That's going to be the first and foremost thing, because since we already held 85, now building somewhat of a higher low, because sellers didn't have enough momentum and enough strength to pull back down to 85. What held next? 86. So that's giving you somewhat of an uptrend. So 86 can be a nice little key level too. 86, back up to the 72, 87.20 on up. So that's why I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled to see. So trust me, I'm gonna be keep my eyes peeled for the next opportunity. What's gonna be next on CRWV? How high can we push up to it? Let me take a look at that. Take a look at CRWV real quick. What's CRWV's next price point? CRWV. Next key level on up. Oh, let me take this off. I apologize. I don't need none of this. Bye. All right. Next level. 180. 180. There we go. So next key level. Look. So notice right here, Nadia. Look the level we're on top of at this moment. So right now we're on top of 87, right? Why is 87 so important? Look right here in the past. Where did we have a strong bounce at? 87, right? 87 on top of this like 91 level and so forth. But look at the strong areas right here. 87. Look where we at right now, Queen. Holding 87, right? 87, and then get that push above 91 for that possible push up towards 100. I mean, look at all this room, space, and opportunity you have to go up. Because what's your next key level? Because yeah, I mean, look at CRWV. So your next possible area is gonna be around where? 102, right? Because, and we can put it like this: if we can take this level, these areas away from those sellers and get a clean, straight red to green move, the next key level on up is gonna be around 102, right? That's gonna be your next key level, 102. Because where was that bouncing area at? After you had this strong pull back down, what was this bounce at? 102. You ran up to 102 to 110. then you got that massive dump. So what we want to see, Nadia, is a clean red to green move. You see it? See all these red consecutive red candles? Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle. So you had nothing in the way, like no bounces. It was just a straight clean fall through. The only time you got to bounce was where? 102. That's the only time you got to worry about that, because why? You turn the support into what? Resistance. So we got a clean cut to move our way back up towards that 100 to 102. So you know how far, the possibility on how far CLWV can go. Because again, the only area we really have to worry about is around 102. Because that's where that bounce occurred at. That's where your green candles occurred at. Other than that, red. And I love to see moves like this. When you see consecutive candles in a row, that means you can do the opposite. You can reverse. That's no difference than seeing, cause kind of like consecutive red, green candles up. What happens? You get consecutive red candles down. See that? So same thing in reverse. You see red candles down, 9 times out of 10, you'll see green candles up. Let me look right here, for example. Nadia, look right here. Look. Red to green. See that? When you get those consecutive candles, red to green. Red to green. And look right here. Red. And look what could be setting up, coming up. Green. You see all that space and opportunity you got to go up, Nadia? Look at this. Because that, again, we don't have to worry about a true area until damn near 102, where you had that bounce at. Around 102. So once we get that break above this 191 level, the sky's the limit. We have room to push our way on up. Now, why do I have 191? Because you had a little bounce right here. You had a little support line right around 191 when you went from 191 and ran all the way up towards 195, and then right back on down. They tried to hold that 191, failed, came all the way down to 87, and then got that reversal right back on up to the upside. So where are we at right now? Let's match it. Bottom here. What's holding? 87. Next key level we need to take out? 91. From 91, you have room to go up to possible areas of what? 102. You see it? You see it, Nadia? You see it? We have a nice red to green move back up and nothing but space and opportunity, because you're above all indicators. You're above the 9, you're above the 20, you're above the 50. It's nothing really in your way but natural areas. That's it. Think about it. Look how much space and opportunity CLWV has to go up. Look at all this little field. This nice little field as buyers take all this back from the bears. Look at this. Whereas those buyers can reclaim all these levels that were lost before. So we can see a nice red to green move. That'd be a beautiful play. Beautiful play. So, I definitely can see it. I can definitely see it. Look at the transition. You're going from a downtrend to an uptrend. Bearish to bullish. Look at this beautiful play. This is beautiful. It's neat. It's readable. It just clearly screams to you what it's doing. You can clearly see the reversal. You can clearly see it. So watch, keep your eyes peeled on CLWV, Nadia. You got a lot of room and opportunity to still move up, Queen. A lot of room. A lot of space and opportunities. So, I'm going to be in it with you. So, I'll be with it. I'll be with you on it. Because if we take this old range from here, what's this? These bottoms? Yep, right around 87. Look at right here. Look at the range. Look at the old range here. Look at that. 102, 87, 87, 102, breakout. Where we at? 87, right? What happened? How far did we run up to last time? Towards these levels and got that breakout. See? So 102 plus, we have room to push up to it. Just like we did before. So keep that in mind, Queen. A lot of space and opportunity. So we'll see, man. So like I said, it's bullish. To me, it's bullish. I love it. I love this setup. It's nice. I love it. It's a lot of space and opportunity still on CLW. Don't count that bad boy out. So, and like you said meta too. Meta, space and opportunity as well. Get above that 80. Do a gap fill. Indicate a gap fill. Look how much room you had to go up. Where's your next key level up? Towards 706 when you had your bounces. Look at this. Once you get this break out here. Why is 680 so important? Because again, let's take a closer look. Because after you try to bounce, what did you get rejected at? 680. So we know where resistance is. Right around the 680 level, you got to pull back. So as you go up now, where will your sellers be located? 680. Once we break above 680, sky's the limit. Look at this. 680, look at all this room. 690, 700, 706 up to 710. Cause look where your 200-day moving average is at. Right around 7, damn near 714. So look at all this space and opportunity still got on Meta. So you see that, Nadia? So now that I broke everything down, you see? Clean and cut, ain't it? Clean cut, huh? Space and opportunities, queen. So just don't bypass it. Don't bypass it. Just all said, my queen. Mwah! Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. That's what I forgot to bring up. Netflix. I was hawking that down too. Netflix. So I got Netflix too. Oh damn, did I just delete my chart? Oh, let me bring it back up. Netflix, I think, and I already did my homework on Netflix for you, all seeing Naughty, for all those who watch Netflix. Don't forget, guys, Netflix has an acquisition with Warner Brother. Don't forget about that. So that may lead to some hype on Netflix. So let's see. I did some homework on it. Oops, that's all typed in. Bam. Let me go to it. All right. Let me go to my 180 chart. Let me go out of it just a little bit. I'm gonna go out a little bit because it was a certain pattern. Let me go out just a little bit. All right. So right here. So you can clearly see where old resistance used to be right here. We got a nice strong pullback in that bounce. So right here, that's around $100. So watch that $100 level as we go this way. Watch 100. So we definitely want to get that breakout. We want to break out of this downtrend. Also, Netflix has a downtrend. What had a downtrend? We had what? Nvidia had a downtrend, and AMD, and also Nvidia. So, what level do we need to break to get that nice move to the upside? We definitely want to get that break right back above 606, 608. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of that. Remember, Aussie and Naughty. Remember we talked about this. If y'all can get people to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and we get up over 1,000 subscribers, this is my promise. I will start going live, gearing up at 9:15, break it down, prepping everybody up within 15 minutes. Market open, I'll stay with you guys till about 2 o'clock. So I will start from like 9:15 to roughly 2 o'clock. So get up to 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 subs on YouTube. I'll switch my time over. I'll be doing morning. I'll start mornings back up. I promise you. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this setup. So right now, it's 100. So like I said, we have to get out of this breakout. We have to get out of this, downtrend setup. So key levels. We definitely want to get above, let me see. Want to be some ideal levels. This is where we at, just 100. So I want to see if we're going to have a little closer level before 110. What is another level that's going to break us out of this? Is it like 106 to 108? Roughly? If we get this nice bounce back up, I know we're going to have some resistance around 110 for sure. But I'm trying to see what this support level is going to be. Because right now we're still cupping. Still got like this cup-like pattern. Like inverted. Big ass inverted cup pattern on Nvidia. I know you guys see this big inverted cup. So that's why we need to hold. We need to stay above 100 because we don't want to lose 100 because you'll have room to fall right back down. So you want to hold 100 to go for this $100 bounce off of 100 for that pushback to the upside. Because you already closed the cup out right here, right at 100. So we definitely want to go for that pushback to the upside, but we're gonna keep everything on watch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Going into tomorrow, Aussie. That's why I have my lines mapped out right here at 100, and I already got my alert set like at 102.50 to kind of give me heads up that we're moving back in the right direction or moving back up. So let's let me know we're going up, back up towards 103s, 104s. So we know that we have some strong key areas like right here, like 109, So we're gonna have some strong key areas, like strong resistance. We gotta have to break above. So we're gonna have to go on a strong move. We're gonna go on a strong move. Because from 109, you will clearly have, of course, 110 is like 110.60. We had this old support line. We go this way. Because there's a lot of areas we got to get back above, point blank. Because last time we got above that 110.60, we had a nice move back to the upside. So it's a few little levels that we got to get back above. Definitely got to get back above. So, if anything, I wouldn't mind just seeing a nice push back up towards 110 just to shut all that down. 110 would be perfect for me. 110 plus. And that means we're gonna have a long climb to go. We're gonna have a long little climb, but it depends on how volatile it's about to be, how it's about to get, especially with this acquisition news. I mean, buyers can step in and blast. I mean, in reverse, but we gotta see. The first thing we want to do is hold 100. Stay above 100 because we want to stay in that $100 range. We want to stay in the $100 range and then slowly start to move our way back on up. Take out all these old highs. We want to take out this 109. We want to get back on top of 110. Then we want to take out these high levels. I mean, we want to just climb our way back up towards these high areas. Get back towards like 120. So we got some work to do with Netflix. Because we want to find, first and foremost, we want to find a ground. We want to find a floor where we can create some pullback failures. Where, sellers are trying to come in and pull, but buyers are stopping. Lower shadow, lower shadow, lower shadow. We can hold a nice little area, nice big bear trap, but a nice reversal back up. You get this nice little U-shaped pattern, holding these bottoms back on up towards these key levels, back up towards these key levels, and so forth. But yeah, so we got to come out of this inverted cup. Yeah. But y'all, look right here, guys. But y'all see this overall cup on Netflix though. This inverted cup. We just gotta get out of this, like I said. But we definitely want to hold 100 first. Want to definitely hold 100. This right here. See how we got this strong resistance at 100 and pullback. Now we want to take 100, go from resistance to support for that possible bounce back on up. For that nice bounce back up. What's the RSI on Netflix? I'm pretty sure that's pretty low. What's the RSI on that bad boy? What was that you said? TGL. So yeah, I'm gonna check the RSI on Netflix. Let me see. TGL. What's TGL? Oh damn. Any news on that? What was that other one? That was CMR, right? CMR. I mean not CMR. SMR. SMR was another one that went flying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Same thing with SMR. Appreciate you for telling me, Queen. Say I think SMR was what was it at? Went on that nice little. Wait, was it SMR? No. What stock was that went flying? What was that? I think. God dang it, I can't remember what stock it was. What stock was that went flying? That went on that spike. SMX. I'm sorry. SM. There we go. Thank you. I knew it was SM something. Thank you. SMX. Thank you, Queen. XM. I knew it was SM something. Okay, SMX went on that push. Yeah, I got it, Queen. I got it. SMX. I got it. I knew it was SM something, but yeah, I got it. Appreciate you. So SMX. What was the TGL? And it was a few other ones. Yeah, sure did. I remember that. I remember. And ladies, another thing as I told you to do. Ladies, Nadia, we're gonna do this right now to help y'all out. We're gonna do this right now. Why we have the floor. Create y'all watch list right now. Ladies, create your watch list. Create your watch list and label it whatever you want to label it. Create your watch list, have it to the side. Create a watch list so you can understand your percentage gainers to give you an idea where majority of traders are trading. So right here you can clearly see I got the blue chips. And also I have another one set for my scalpers. So this is another one I use. So I have them kind of like right underneath each other. So you can clearly see. So I got my blue chips where I just focus on Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, all of them. And I go by percentage gainers, see which ones in the green, top gainers, that's the ones I focus on. And then I go to scalpers. CRWV, PLTR, and so forth. Just figure out, which ones are the best ones to trade, during that day. So make your watch list, ladies. Make your watch list. Link it, label it however you want it, but make your watch list. I got this right on my side right here. I watch this every day. Make your watch list so you'll have it. Or like I said, you want to make a custom one where you can just put your favorite stocks or whatever the case may be. You can do that. All you gotta do is type in whatever, like what she just told me. Tango, what's up, boss? Got the king and the queen in the building. Shout out to you, boss. That's my G there, man. Shout out to Tango. Shout out to Tango. Yeah. So all you gotta do, like when you make a watch list. I'm gonna check it, Queen. So yeah, when you make a watch list, you can label it however you want to. You can set it for edit, and you can create watch list. Yeah, create watch list. Let's create one, and you could just say top gainers, I guess. I don't know, top gainers, and then you can put a symbol in, and we'll just say Apple, CRWB. I guess Meta. Whatever. Yeah, shave. Oops. What did I do wrong? Wait. Why is it not saving? Wait, error what? Oh, it already exists. My bad, that's why. I already got one. Alright, let me try it now. Alright, boom. See? Top gainers. Top gainers. See? Top gainers. And you see how it goes? I already got my percentage level, and I got my company. Let me go back to my scalpers though. That's gonna be, let me see. And you can change it to whatever you gotta save, you can change it. You can change the name. So like I go back to scalpers. Scalpers. Bam. And go back to my normal list. So, see that? Make your list. Make your list, because those are really helpful. I'm gonna tell you right now, those are really helpful. Make your watch list on the side of your chart. Make your watch list. Let's buy 10. Is it? Oh, shares. What you traded last time? Was it SMX you traded? No. Yeah, it was SMX you traded when you made 100. I think $100 on that, Nadia, if I'm not mistaken. I remember you jumped in one of them. I remember that, and you made like over $100. I mean, shout out to you on that trade though. Shout out to you on that. Alright, so guys, okay, anything else we need to go over? I mean, I know we went over all the, we went over Apple, Amazon. I know we went over all these bad boys. We went over everything. Like I said, the main ones that are the main holders right now as far as blue chips is going to be Meta, Tesla. I mean, Apple, like I said, I still like the uptrend. We just got to get that break back above 85, 86. AMD, we just got to get that break above 220 to break us out of this downtrend. NVIDIA, we just got to get back above 250 to 185 to get that push back up to 90, break us out of that downtrend. Google 330, and I think that should be it, man. We went over everything already. That's what I'm talking about, Queen. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So let me put this back to SPY. We'll get ready for tomorrow, guys. We'll get set and ready for tomorrow. So let me go ahead and put my pre-market back. All right. So right now, we'll see on how we're gonna open up tomorrow. Yeah, I use GOOGL. Got me tongue twisted. But yeah, I use GOGGL. But I don't even, to be honest, I don't even trade it. I don't even pay attention to Google. I'm just gonna be honest. The main ones that don't do that. Honestly, don't do that. The main ones I look at is like Meta, Tesla, really Apple. Like that's like my main three ones that I watch. Like especially if I understand the setups. Like when I see the setups, I mean I go for it. I thought we just went over TGL. Oh, we didn't break down the price points. Okay, my bad, Queen. Let me see. Let me see. But yeah, but Google, but right now it's all. Let me see how the other one look though. Should we just? Let me see. Solo Farm, appreciate you for the follow, boss. God bless you, man. Hope you have a blessed weekend, man. Appreciate you, boss. I said it was all. You don't listen to nothing I say. It's like you repeating everything I say. I swear not, he repeats everything I say. You know it's bullish. Why would you repeat that? Because you know it's bullish. Why would you repeat things I'm telling you already? I already told y'all. But ladies, but I'm gonna get this set up for tomorrow. I'm gonna check it though. I'm probably not. Talk, what's up, boss? Yeah. So yeah, guys. So this is the new thing I started working on. Oi, oi. That's my G, man. Shout out to Tango, man. Shout out to you and the beautiful wife, man. Hope y'all have many more successes in 2026, guys, man. Love y'all to death, man. Thank y'all for always being my day ones, man. Appreciate y'all. My day ones. But yeah, ladies, tomorrow I'm gonna be putting this out. I'm gonna probably change it up tomorrow if anything does change. Price talk should still be the same. I already got the areas for Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and clearly, and like I said, these are the areas that we need to break out in order to move back to the upside on these particular blue chips. These are your top gainers out of the blue chips, which are healthy runners, which is right now is Meta and Tesla. The areas that we want to see break out, we want to see 680, 700 plus. Tesla, we want to see that break above 640 for that possible push up to 500. Oh, we just went over that. Tango, we literally just went over that. We just went over that chart. But yeah, but Tango, I mean, I know you with the wife. I mean, I'm getting your opinion on it too. Do y'all like this little breakdown that I have right now? I mean, this is what I'm gonna be putting out every morning. I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have other stuff on it, but this is like a little rough draft. Of course, I'm gonna have the charts. But yeah, ladies, if y'all like this, I'll put this out every morning. So I'm also gonna add news. Matter of fact, let me bring up the updated one. On what I updated to. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. Reports. Did I update it? I didn't. Oh, I did have the news. Oh, right here. So I'm gonna add news to it. So this is my rough draft still. So I'm gonna have news, economics, major, whether it's major news that come out. Tomorrow we don't have any, which is why it says NMD, no major data. SPY charts, of course, speaking from a long standpoint, short standpoint. And then you can tell right now with the updated one, I put blue chip gainers and blue chip stocks. So I know the other one I had I did have gainers on that one. So to separate everything, and yes, these little dots will be color coded. So like with the blue chip gainers, they're gonna be in green, and the reason why I'm gonna have these in red or in yellow because that means that we haven't got that bullish momentum yet. But once these start to break out or move in a bullish manner, like Apple and them, I'm gonna add it to the gainers. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the way that I have it. Man, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, boss. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. So let me close this one out. But I'm gonna, like I said, that's what I'm gonna use. So what I'm gonna do is, whenever we see gainers or these start to get healthier, I'm gonna take these and move them up. So therefore you can know which ones to focus on. But when it's not doing it, like really doing anything, I keep them down here. So that means like they're not doing nothing just yet. But once they do something good, be bullish, I'll move it up to the gainers so you can focus on it. So you already know right now, Tesla and Meta are your go-tos at this moment. And we already got the proof right here. You got an uptrend on Meta, and you got that beautiful uptrend on Tesla. Right now, I think Apple being third, because Apple's still holding this uptrend. So Apple's still looking pretty decent. So Apple's still holding up pretty well. We just got to get that break back above 85, 86. And I know Tango was talking about, we were just talking about Netflix not too long ago. Tango, we literally just talked about it, boss. I'm gonna show you the pattern that I see, the overall pattern at this time on Netflix. And I know y'all shocked to see me with no jacket on for the first time. I know, I just had to, man. I want to be a little different. I want to feel a little good today, man. You already know, man. I love you guys. Y'all know it. All right, let me go back. So, bam. So right now, as far as Netflix, we got to break out of this downtrend setup that we do have in front of us. We definitely want to hold 100. So let me darken this one out so we can focus on the main areas that we need on the long side. So let me darken this one out, and we're gonna focus on these bottoms. So we already know where this first level gonna be at. It's gonna be around 609 up to 610, and then from matter of fact, I lied. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what makes it stand out. So, hey, boss, ain't nothing wrong with being different. Hey, do the damn thing. Matter of fact, let me see if I can look at it from now. I'm trying, because I know about everybody's anticipating Netflix. Let me see if I can look at it from also a downtrend stand. Not downtrend, uptrend. If I can take these bottoms, and what about this? Also, I'm trying to find a positivity in this. I'm trying to get on the bullish side too. Because we definitely saw the downtrend, but I'm also trying to look at it from an uptrend standpoint too. But we know for sure we need 100. We gotta hold 100 for sure. And the reason why I got this area grayed out because you see what the old tops is right here. We gotta take that out. That's gonna be around 106. So we gotta take out 106. We gotta take out this whole area. We get above 106. Then we got these areas here, 109 and 110, and then from those levels we got these levels here. So we got a lot of levels that we're gonna need to retest and re-break. A lot of levels we need to get back above. Like the final area, and the area that we definitely want to get on top of and hold is gonna be around 115. You can see right here, get above 115, you got a lot of space and opportunity to run up towards the 120s, 130s. So we got a lot of room to climb our way back on up, but we got to get out of this little cup-like pattern. Yeah, I mean, y'all clearly see an inverted cup, because I know I'm not crazy. Y'all see exactly what I see, an inverted cup right in front of y'all. So we need to get this reversal. We need to come out of that dome and start to reverse the play back to the upside. So we're gonna keep everything on watch. I got one of my alerts already set, Tango, at 102.50, and my next one I'm gonna put is gonna be I'm gonna put 106.60. I'm gonna put this other alert right here. I'm gonna put another alert because I know a lot of people gonna be anticipating that that acquisition between Warner Brothers and Netflix. I'm gonna keep it on watch with you guys too. So we'll see. Wait, what my alert at? Oh, there go my alert. Oh, that's what I want to see. What's the RSI on that? That's what I wanted to check real quick. What's the RSI on that? On Netflix. Well, let me see my 5-year chart. Let me take a look at it and see how low are we. Are we due for a nice little? Like, are we oversold to where we need to bounce soon? Let me see Netflix. Where we at? Come on. 38. We're about 38. We're getting, yeah, we're creeping in a little oversold spot. I mean, I'll bring it up on stockcharts.com. I'll bring it up over here. Stockcharts.kills. Let's see. Alright, come on, man, with your slow self. I hate when this thing takes forever to load. I don't know why it does this. So let's take a look at the RSI together. So on my chart, I see like 38. So we gotta look. We still like oversold. I love this chart. Let me see. Type in Netflix. I'm so used to the old style though. I ain't gonna lie, I miss the old style. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss the old setup. So then we gotta come down here. We gotta add. I'm gonna take my MACD off. I'm gonna put RSI. Hit update. And RSI right here. Yep, right about on 34. Right in the oversold. Man. I mean, Tango, Aussie, Nadia. I mean, we're in the oversold level. I mean, we back down in the 34s, and the over's gonna be 30. So we're not too far from. It could be gearing up soon. So you got a low RSI on that bad boy for Netflix. So definitely oversold. So keep on watch. We'll see. When is the earnings coming out on Netflix? Yeah, let me see when is the earnings coming out. Next earnings coming out. And Aussie, didn't we go over the 52-week high on Netflix? Wasn't it Yep. Yes, sir. The last time I caught that, God, that right behind my knee too. Oh my God, right below my calf. That took me out. But then I caught that at the gym. They had to use one of those rollers to roll it against my calf, dude. Oh my God. You just don't know. I was in so much pain. You just don't know. But let me Nah, I call it Charlie. Yeah, that's just a normal name for it. Yeah, it's called Charlie Horse. No, that's what it's called. No, honestly, it is. It's called that. It's called Charlie Horse. Let me go to Yahoo Finance. Let me bring up Netflix. I want to see. I think the 52-week high is, I want to say 134.12 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna bring up Netflix real quick. Statistics real quick. Why is this thing taking? Why is it slow right now? Jeez, Louise, Mike moving slow right now. Alright, let me see. Netflix. Right over. I want to say, because I did my research the other day, I want to say that the 52-week high, I want to say 134. What the hell was that? Yeah, I had a feeling it's showing an error. I think the way that my OBS works, it lets me stream for a certain amount of hours, then it starts to do that. Cause we started out fine. I think once I go a certain amount of hours, it does that. Have too many things open, one of the two, man. It's always something, man. I swear. Let me see, 52-week high. Where's my statistics? We got statistics. There we go. Yeah, I see it because I got an error already on my thing. Look, and I'll show you. Oh, see, it went off again. It's starting to act up again. I wonder if I got too many things open, maybe. I don't know. So let's see. 52-week high. We at right here. Yep, 134.12. 52-week high on NVIDIA. Yep. So how we can push 134, depending on what comes out on that, dealing with that acquisition. All right, man. Let me go ahead and start closing everything down, man, and get it refreshed for tomorrow. Cause here we go, already acting up. It's already glitching. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and if y'all have any questions, comments, concern, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything up, man. Let me give everybody some love who did come through, man, and I appreciate y'all for showing love today. I hate that it had to do this. I had to close some stuff because maybe I have too many things open and maybe that's why it's glitching. I don't know. I hate when this thing does this. It's a pain when it does this. I'm trying to close as many things as I can right now, so it won't still stop acting a fool on me. All right, all right, cool. And still showing the error. God dang it. Let me go ahead and just give everybody a shout out, man, because I'll start the reset for tomorrow. I'll reset for tomorrow. So let me give some love to my chat. W chat, you already know what time it is. Also, shout out to my mods. Y'all already know, man. Appreciate y'all. Huh? What happened? Wait, quit timing you out. Wait, who timing who out? Wait, what you mean, Tango? See, look. See what I mean? Look. See what I mean? That's not me doing that. I already changed my bit rate. Yeah, it just, I don't know, man, I didn't change my bit rates I don't know how many times, man. I don't know, God dang it. I hate when it does this. Not saying not receiving enough. Yeah, I hate when it does this, man. I might have too many things open. Man, no problem, Queen. Yeah, it's just an error I got on my thing, man. I hate when it does this, man. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything up. We already broke everything down. I'm gonna release all that information tomorrow, guys. The pre-market prep. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be up early in the morning, getting everything set up. The news, economics, earnings I already put on Discord and Patreon. What else I gotta put? Like I said, as far as economics, we don't have anything major tomorrow. Oh, now it's back running. Now it's back. Look, now it's back. Look. Now it's back excellent. Appreciate it too, Queen. Look, now it's back excellent. Ain't see what I mean? Now it's excellent. When I want to get off, you dirty. Can't stand OBS. Swear we had a love and hate relationship. I'm gonna dump her sooner or later. No, I'm just kidding. But nah, guys. But yeah, man, guys, go ahead and get some rest. Go ahead and get set up for tomorrow. We already know your main top gainers as far as right now. We have Tesla, Meta. Keep that on watch. That are your top gainers out of your blue chips as of now. Netflix, we're gonna definitely keep that on watch as this acquisition is still taking place with Netflix and Warner Brothers. As far as SPY, let me go to SPY real quick. Oops, I'm gonna just reset all this when I'm gonna come back to this. All right, as far as SPY, let me go to. We know we want to get that break above 88. We definitely want to get that rotation above 88 to 90. So we want to see can we get this continuation uptrend. And again, I will be alerting you guys with everything. So I'm gonna break everything down. We got this, man. So go ahead and get some rest, guys. Netflix and chill. Fire you up some, depending on where you at. I know what over here is a little cool. So we got like chili and gumbo and that type of stuff. But man, yeah, go ahead and get y'all meal in, man. Get some rest, guys. And we got a long week ahead. Yeah, I don't even use Streamlabs. I got Stream Elements. Yeah, I don't use Streamlabs at all. But nah, I love OBS because OBS is just don't think I guess my bit rates. I gotta change them every now and then. But other than that, it works pretty fine. I had Kick for a little minute, but I kind of took it off and just focused more on Twitch and YouTube. But other than that, that's it, man. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and shut everything down. Any questions, comments, or concern, you already know, always hit me up. I'm always here to help, guys. So let me go ahead and get ready to rock and roll. About to be signing on off. Have fun with you guys. We broke down everything we could, but let's go get ready to make this money tomorrow. We're gonna see, can we get this continuation push on SPY? Can we see this higher day break and create some new higher days, trying to push our way back up to 700? Will we have enough bullish momentum? And do not forget, guys, Wednesday is the FOMC meeting, December 10th. That's gonna be, y'all already know, volatility, y'all already know. So don't forget, that's gonna be game day. So Wild Card Wednesday, you know what time it is, man. But other than that, tomorrow, no major datas. We don't have no major earnings, so everything gonna pretty much be solely based off of momentum, and we'll just see, can we get the continuation up. But we'll go over everything tomorrow. Other than that, guys, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we're gonna just keep it rocking and rolling. Again, continue to keep smashing that subscribe button, because again, once we get up to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will go back to my normal time from 9:15 to 2 o'clock. I'll go back to my normal time. Once we get back, we hit that 1,000 more. So y'all know what time it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all keep it rocking and rolling. Y'all know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put great over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, guys, I hope everybody have a blessed night. I will see you tomorrow for Money Monday. Let's get it. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.